NATO has launched its most significant military exercises in 30 years, named Steadfast Defender-24. Over 90,000 troops from all NATO countries and Sweden will participate in the training, which will primarily take place in Central Europe. The exercises aim to evaluate the alliance's capability to deter and defend against potential aggression towards NATO countries. Polish President Andrzej Duda and Lithuanian President Gitanas Nausėda observed the interaction of alliance troops as part of the Steadfast Defender-24 manoeuvres in person today in the Polish town of Kozienicewo. Poland's Commander-in-Chief reiterated his country's commitment to collective defence.
Chcę bardzo mocno podkreślić, to są nasze wspólne ćwiczenia.
I want to emphasise very strongly that these are our joint exercises that strengthen the security of NATO's eastern flank, not only in Poland, but also in the Baltic states. This is the direction of these exercises. Poland is ready to implement our obligations arising from Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty. That is, collective defence. At any time, Mr. President, it is determined. And I assure you, Mr. President, that Lithuania can count on us if there were such a need. Polish soldiers would stand shoulder to shoulder with Lithuanian forces to protect every inch of land from an enemy attack. These exercises are divided into two parts, with the first focusing on naval defence until March the 14th, and the second part concentrating on land, air and sea operations in Poland, involving about 20,000 soldiers and significant equipment from various NATO countries. Military operations in cyberspace are also planned. In addition, Swedish and Finnish troops participated in the Nordic Response NATO drill in Finland, aimed to strengthen defence capabilities in the High North in response to evolving security challenges. Sweden is poised to join NATO, possibly within days, after gaining the final outstanding ratification last week.
I have a bottle of champagne ready to pop whenever the membership is granted. So hopefully it will be during the exercise. But hey, we know the membership will come around, and we know we will be able to operate together without hinders in the future. So I just welcome them on board and hope it will be soon.
The overarching Steadfast Defender 2024 exercises, of which these drills are a part, also aim to rehearse how United States troops could reinforce European allies on NATO's eastern flank, with more than 90,000 troops expected to participate through May, along with over 50 ships and various aircraft and armoured vehicles. The exercises in the Nordic region underscore the transformation in defence strategies following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, with Sweden and Finland aligning close with NATO on participating in collective defence efforts. These exercises represent a significant demonstration of NATO's commitment to collective security and readiness to respond to emerging threats. They are certainly not being overlooked by the Kremlin. Poland's President Andrzej Duda recalled that this year marks the 25th anniversary of Poland's accession to the North Atlantic Alliance. In a week's time, he and Prime Minister Donald Tusk will travel to Washington at the invitation of United States President Joe Biden to discuss security issues and arms purchases. The President also announced a meeting of the National Security Council for Monday, March the 11th, before flying to the United States. I would like us all to meet in the full composition of the Polish political scene represented in Parliament in order to talk about security issues, the modernisation of the Polish army, as well as the upcoming NATO summit, President Duda said. He underlined the importance of unity among Polish authorities in terms of security.